Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. It's Thursday. It's Korner Booth Pregame.
No debate, cause it's off. I'm too official, got the drip, I got the sauce. Bring the proof when it's time to tell the truth. I'll be at the corner booth, find me in the corner booth, yeah. Still standing and defiant. Play the competition cause I'm walking like a giant. Bring the proof when it's time to tell the truth. I'll be at the corner booth, find me in the corner booth.
Love to see this team add another receiver, whether that's trade or free agency.
That's okay. Pittsburgh's the AARP retirement home.
There's a bunt record. That person's never going to have to worry about that thing ever getting broken.
I hate analytics. I think it's ruined the game I grew up loving.
I will do unspeakable things for the Giants to win this rule.
Oh, pause.
Yeah, I'm not ready for this weekend. I really am not. Ladies and gentlemen, Korner Booth Pregame. We're back early today. Few scheduling issues on my part, Matt's part, Nate's part. With the college football playoff tonight with my boys playing, so we all kind of made the executive decision. We'll move today's show up a little bit. I know I've got the pointy beard. I don't like it. I'm probably going to trim it down before I go watch the game later. Yeah, I'm mentally not ready for tonight. I'm not ready for this whatsoever. Nate is on his way. Brian might even show up. But my co-host is here, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Matt Ordazzo.
I know you're not ready. I am ready. I am enjoying – this has just been a lot of fun, just the playoff weekends and everything. You just – like I was saying last show, I think probably majority of the world didn't have Miami getting past A&M, didn't have them getting past Ohio State, and now here we are with them against Ole Miss. Oregon shut out Texas Tech, the Georgia Bulldog. How did I just mess that one up? The Georgia Bulldogs fell to who was it that they played last week? I can't remember. Is it Indiana?
No,
Indiana destroyed Bama.
Yes,
I'm missing a couple teams. But it's just been what I'm trying to get at is that it's been a great college football playoff so far. And I just like how you just don't have the usual, like you don't have the usual Bama or the Georgias that are in there. You're getting a little bit of variety. It's kind of like that one time where it was Michigan and Washington. So I'm looking forward to this. I think it's going to be a great set of games tonight, great game tomorrow night. And then we have the NFL playoff for the wild card weekend. Go Chargers.
See, I can't do that. Go Patriots. Sorry, buddy.
I know. You have a good reason.
Yeah, Miss Katie kind of trumps Matt's pettiness.
That is fair.
Yeah. She's also once again winning girlfriend of the week, and it's not even a contest. She's like, our reservation. We had a dinner reservation for after the show tonight, and she's like, "Oh, the game's on. Oh, we'll watch that." I'm like, "Oh, you're the best. You're amazing." So, as a consolation, I am making her a very nice home cooked meal as a thank you, and I'm even cleaning up afterward. So, yeah,
a lot of perks in having a significant other that's also a sports fan.
It is a great thing. It's also a great thing. This is not a shameless plug. I just literally I had this yesterday. Everyone knows I'm a big Coors Banquet fan, right? Never had it in the aluminum twist offs.
The world wants to know, Jared, is your chin just pointy or is it the beard?
A little bit of both. It is the beard, but my chin is on the pointier side. I am trimming this down because I just looked in the mirror today and I realized that I had concierge of evil.
Oops. That was the wrong one. That's cool too.
Yeah, that's cool too. Yeah, right.
I hope not.
He's not wrong there. He's not.
No, I know he's not. I don't want them to win being in that division, but I don't see the Chargers getting past the Patriots unless Vrabel just completely blows it in the playoffs coaching wise. But I don't see that either. So I think they move on.
Or it's like a crazy thing from the whole Diggs thing blows up or something. But it's really this whole thing where are we really talking about how the Patriots can lose to the Chargers? Like, guys, the Chargers are dead in the water.
I know the Chargers are they're just who they are. They
need great stuff this year. They made some big strides, but they need one more weapon and they need a better training staff. That's the reality of it.
Yeah. I mean, they are who they are. They are a 10-11 consistent winning team gets into the playoffs each year with a wild card and then first round exits. That's just what they are.
It's the facts of life. The other thing is our producer's here. Nate's here. Hi, Nate.
Hello, hello, hello.
How you doing, Sleeping Beauty?
I am great. Larry woke up 10 minutes ago. So.
Yeah. I was like, when you didn't respond to any of the messages in the group chat, I was like, he probably thinks I didn't make it back from work in time. He's probably sleeping. Matt, call him.
I'm pretty sure I thought the show was at 3 again, or 3 my time, when in reality, we start early today.
Yeah.
So my apologies.
You're good, buddy. Brian is going to attempt to make it here. He's still at work right now, so.
Okay.
But it's early in the morning for you, Nate. 1:30.
It sure is. It sure is early.
What's the weather like there?
I'm sorry?
What's the weather like right now over there?
Actually, pretty sunny. My goal was to be outside today. Unfortunately, because I woke up late, that is not the case. But it's all good.
Hey, listen, take a break after the show. Just sit over 20 minutes, get some vitamin D.
Yes.
Try to, that's the key. I mean, I was out. The problem is I was in and out of an apartment building all day, loaded because I have to do a move from like Norwalk to Albany, up by McCarthy's neck of the woods. So, solid 2.5 hour drive tomorrow. It's gonna be fun.
This is Alcoholics Anonymous, Mr. Kermit. You are in the right place. State your name, business, and why.
Speak for yourself, Matthew. I've only had 2 beers this entire week.
I just opened up my. Well, this doesn't count. This is a 90 calorie, 0 sugar long drink. I don't know if this counts.
I'm drinking.
Ultra.
I'm drinking a Spindrift mixed with breakfast blend. It's papaya, orange, and pineapple.
What if I put my pinky up? Maybe that'll make it better. Maybe that made it worse.
Pinky's up.
But
so many firings still.
Oh my God! Well, that's actually brings us to our next point, Matt. Good intro.
Don't worry about your drinks. Just put them all on the tab. This is First Rounds on Me. Here's your host, Jared Clint.
Wow, we haven't done this one in a while. All right, first round's on me. So we're talking about 2 coaches that got fired in the last 48 hours. One literally makes my head scratch. We talked about it a little bit on Monday, but I'm still scratching my head over the whole John Harbaugh getting fired. Like, I just think that's so stupid. But whatever. Baltimore can ignore its problems all at once, but it doesn't matter. The one that happened today was funny, and I called it. This is me taking a little victory lap today, boys. I said it. Mike McDoofus was going to get fired by the end of the season. And today the Miami Dolphins announced they're firing Mike McDaniel. I was laughing. Not his misfortune, but the fact that I called it. The biggest thing with the Dolphins was they never seemed like they had any leadership on the sideline. And my favorite thing about Mike McDaniel is his offense was always so gimmicky. It was like a hipster light beer version of Kyle Shanahan's offense. So I never really thought about it. Like, oh, he always had Tyreek, he always had Waddle, Waller, HA, whatever, Moser. But once you take away a weapon or two, it's like taking off a gear out of an engine block. It's a gear out of a transmission. It's not going to work. And the problem is that Tua never really was the answer. Brian Flores was right, horrifyingly enough. So now what does Miami do? They listened to exactly what I said in the offseason. So maybe me and Nate will re-bring that clip out of the woodwork and we'll put it on social media as I take my victory lap. But yeah, Mike McDaniel was fired today. Yeah. He can take his skinny little joggers and go back to San Francisco or go coach in college. But I just think the whole thing's so funny because the Dolphins, to me, they're such a – even though they haven't been good since like 2000, they're like a – it's like the similar thing to the University of Miami or it's like Texas in college football where when the Dolphins are good, football's a little more entertaining. There's something cool about the Miami Dolphins. I don't know why, but it is. That's all I got.
Well, so I think he's going to get another job in the NFL. I think he could actually get another head coaching gig. He did some decent things with that Miami team with the offense. I mean, they went to the playoffs a couple of times. He's got a couple 10-win seasons under his belt. And listen, if Adam Gase got a second job, this guy can get a second job. And he's way better than Adam Gase. I mean, Raiders are going to be a team that everybody's going to get linked to. I mean, I bring him in, give him a little talk and see if he's interested. Baltimore as well. There's a lot of vacancies to where I would be surprised if he didn't land one of the, not including the Miami Dolphins, one of the like 8 teams available that need a head coach, which is actually kind of insane. There's like 8 or 9 vacancies in the NFL right now. John Harbaugh, like you said, I'm still kind of scratching my head about. I know they've been up and down. They haven't won the Super Bowl in a pretty long time. I was still a senior in high school, going back about 12, 13 years or so since the last time that they've won a Super Bowl. But he was there for 18 years. He always consistently had them in sustainable success. He developed Lamar pretty well. I thought that he was one of those coaches that was kind of given the clean slate of, you tell us when you want to go, and then we'll move on. When, you tell us. Like, same thing with guys like Andy Reid and Tomlin. So that's my take on all of that. And also, I just the absolute just buffoonery going around that I keep hearing today about Nick Sirianni. Like, the guy, 5 years in Philly, 5 almost a World Series, 5 playoff appearances, 2 Super Bowl appearances, a Super Bowl ring. How do you get rid of that after, I don't know. I just think it's crazy the continuous talk about that I hear.
The other thing that really annoys me about all this is, like, some of it can be the coach's fault. In reality, I talked about this in the beginning of the season. I was more in favor of the Giants keeping Brian Daboll and getting rid of Joe Shane. But of course, nobody listens to me. I'm an Eagles fan. What would I know about success? Oh, wait, my team's won the division more than any other team in the NFC East since 2000. One more Super Bowl since any other team. Actually, no, we're tied with the Giants. Hey, listen, we win this year. It's 3. And the other thing is, like, consistent success. And we've only had 4 head coaches since 2000. The Giants have had, Nate, can you look this up? I think the Giants have had 6. Cowboys have had 5, and the Commanders like 6.
Dude, I don't know. They've had like 5.
We had Reed, Chip Kelly, Peterson, Sirianni. That's it.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Giants. I was going to say they had like 6 in the last 4 years.
The Giants have had like 6 or 7. Well, if you count Pat Sherman, the Eagles had 5, but that was for 1 game.
Yeah,
but I think the Cowboys have had like 5 or 6. Or no, Cowboys had Parcells. I don't know who's the head coach in 2000. Maybe it was Switzer still?
Yeah. No.
I remember
it was out in the late 90s.
Remember it was Parcells, and then I remember it was
because Parcells was 06, I think, and then it was Jason Garrett, and then it was McCarthy.
Now shot him. Actually, no, the Cowboys are going shot for shot with us. Unless Barry Switzer was in at 2000.
I think he was done after like 97 or 98. So I was just watching that documentary on Netflix.
All right, Nate, what's the final count?
For the Cowboys, correct, boss?
Yes.
Cowboys is and their franchise, right? You're asking for their
since 2000.
Since 2000. 5.
5? Okay.
5 for the Cowboys.
Who was the coach?
Commanders.
Who was the coach of the Cowboys in the early 2000s before Parcells?
It was Switzer.
Dave Campo.
Oh.
Switzer was 94 and 97, by the way.
Okay.
That's what I was saying. Okay. All right. And then you said Commanders is 8.
Yes, Commanders is 8 since 2000. As for the Eagles, since 2000, 5, sorry, with Reed, Kelly, Shermer, Peterson, and Sirianni.
Shermer does not count.
Okie
That was
dokie.
1 day.
So 4. And then for the Giants, since we've had quite a few since
I wouldn't count like Mike Kafka or anything like that, but like
okay. Jim Fassell, let's see.
Jim Fossil.
6.
Nice.
All right.
I love how
Nate, do me a favor.
Fassell.
Nate, do me a favor, because every now and then I like to just kind of feel the pain. How many coaches have the Jets had since 2000? I'm going to give you
more than happy to tell you. More than happy.
I'm going to say 9 head coaches.
I'm going to give you my guess, and I'm going to say I know there was 1, 2,
Herm,
3, 4.
Rex.
I'm going to say
Genius.
8. That was more than that. Damn.
Sala, Gase.
Actually, so are we gonna count Al Groh and Jeff Ulbrich?
No. Interims. We don't count interims.
Yeah. All right,
6.
that's fair.
6. Okay.
No, it's actually 7.
Counting
Yeah,
Aaron
right?
Glenn, yeah.
Edwards, Rex Ryan, Todd Bowles,
Forgot about
8,
Bowles.
Salah, Glenn. So 6. Yeah, not that bad, man.
It feels like 12.
I know.
It's probably because we
last one, and then we'll move on from this segment. How many for the Cleveland Browns?
Oh boy.
Oh, that's a good one.
9. I'm saying 9 right now.
They're gonna ask for quarterbacks.
I'm gonna say, oh yeah, because if you're not counting interims, then I'll say 8. Because I think with interims, you're probably gonna have.
I'll go high. I'll go high with this one. 9. Got to be at least 6 games for them to count.
9.
Oh, no, counts.
I was right.
Yes, sir. We got Butch Davis, Cornell, Mangini, Shermer, Bettine, Jackson, Stefanski.
Hugh Jackson. Oof.
Oh, and Chris Palmer. Sorry, didn't add that one in there.
CP. Wow. Makes me feel a little less bad now that we did the Browns. I appreciate that, Jared. Made me feel a little better.
Also, by the way, for those who are wondering what Jared was referring to in regards to my Dolphins clip,
Dolphins, I swear, are trying to just tank this year. They're going to try to get rid of. They're going to try to see if they can leverage Tua. This is my conspiracy theory now. This is what I'm thinking. The Dolphins finished with 6 wins or less this year. They get rid of Tyreek. They get rid of McDonald. Then they try to leverage Tua into a deal to some like West Coast team, and they start over. All their bad contracts are off the books next year. They start over. Clean slate. And I'm kind of here for it, man. Like the only guy they have to retain is Waddle and HN, but like you can bring in a decent quarterback, win 8 games.
Yeah.
By the way, some destinations for Tua are in the West Coast, and there were some not talks, but some recommendations for Tua, including the Rams for some reason. But I digress. That's not true. I'm not saying that's going to be. Yeah, but also because West Coast team, so Jared wasn't wrong there. So good job, Jared.
Well, yeah, I mean, I definitely think they're going to probably move on from Tua. Tyreek's not coming back. McDaniels is gone, so everything's coming. And I just love that clip because we got roasted. Like we didn't know what we were talking about and how Miami was going to be better than we thought and that they built the line. And I was just kind of like, wow, I thought the Jets were
Can you take it?
Yeah. Dude, I thought that's for delusion.
Offensive line clip are like my favorites because I got roasted for it. Or how the Dallas Cowboys weren't going to win the division. Roasted for it. Huh. How about that? You don't miss in the long run, guys. Short term, I look like a moron. Long term, I look like a genius. It's what happens. I can't help myself. But I also can't help myself in this. I'm trying to work the damn control center. We're on a roll today. There's a lot of big games to talk about. We're going to get it started. It's Six Pack presented by our friends at Cadence.com. Promo code BELLYUP20 for 20% off your purchase at checkout. Official sponsor of the Korner Booth Podcast, Belly Up Sports, and the Six Pack. Official show on the standings right now. I am right on Matt's ass. Nate, did you have a Pop-Tart yet?
No. I was going to buy it right now if that's okay, actually.
That's fine. This will redeem your point. So Nate is 74.
Yes, correct.
I took away 2 points because we have Nate. We want to show Nate more culture. For those at home not knowing what's going on, we want to show Nate more culture. Whether it's watching movies, eating certain snacks, trying certain foods, whatever. When we ask Nate to do it and he doesn't do it, we rent points from him, basically. So currently he has 2 points in limbo that he gets back if he orders his Pop-Tarts. Now Nate has 74. But there are the standings. The defending 3-time champion, Matt, is in the lead. He's at 83. I have 82, 1 point off. Nate has 74, and then Brian bring up there at 71.
Yeah, and then for anybody out there wondering, Nate has never consumed a singular Pop-Tart before, doesn't know what they look like, doesn't know what they taste like. He is in for a special treat, hopefully tonight on air, maybe.
Yes, hopefully delivery is faster.
You're going to pay $10 on Uber Eats because it's delivery fee, taxes, tip, and then a singular Pop-Tart box.
Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes.
It will be worth it. Get a good flavor, don't go crazy. Don't go. I mean, basics are good, but just go all out. Get the hot chocolate fudge or the cookies and cream or the confetti cake. Get the good stuff. Don't get the brown sugar. The brown sugar cinnamon one's really good, but just have some fun for your first time.
I got you, boss.
There you go, buddy.
As we speak.
What flavor did you start with?
Ooh, I can get 12 for $3. This is perfect. I'm gonna go with the frosted strawberry, cherry, and blueberry. What do we think about that?
Yeah, go with the OGs.
Okie dokie. Sorry, it's 12 for $3. So
that's great.
That's fine.
Matt is just getting upset because Matt wants him to try all the crazy flavors, but in reality, to truly understand and love Pop-Tarts, you have to start with the OGs. Then you go into the crazy ones.
12.
Even though my favorite one is cookies and cream, like I will mess up a box of cookies and cream Pop-Tarts.
12 for $3 is a great deal. I'm not upset at that. You're gonna like them all. You might even have like 6 of them tonight.
Or I could get the sorry, I don't want to take too much time with this of the 6-pack, but I could also get the frosted chocolate chip, frosted s'mores, and frosted hot fudge sundae.
That's Matt's favorite. That's Matt's box right there.
Oh, that is the alley that I would go down. Oh,
I like them both. Nate, I like them both.
Adventures.
Nate, I like them both. So it's your choice.
Bless you, boss.
Thank you. I've been holding that
probably wind up,
minutes.
ordering both of them at the end of the day.
Probably.
Oh my lord! All right,
wait. I might get one tomorrow.
Oh, me too. Totally getting one for the ride up to Albany. All right. We're kicking it off Jared style. We're going to Miami. Now, listen.
Oh, boy.
Anybody who thinks I'm not picking Miami is ridiculous. But I have never been more nervous. It was playing with house money against Ohio State. I was ready for them to knock our teeth in or us to lose a heartbreaker, but then we did it. I still have that kind of hope, and I still have that kind of optimism. But if I hear one more schmuck from ESPN or college football or any of these other big outlets talking about, all right, I like the prediction, 28-17, Miami wins. I'm okay with it. Listen, I don't like that we're favorites. But if there's any team that plays up the competition, it's the Hurricanes. They don't really care what you're ranked. They don't care what their favor is. They want to come out and beat you up. The offense is concerning me for Ole Miss, but the good news is Mario's got these boys fired up, and a Ole Miss receiver had to talk shit. He had to say something. I was like, every team has done it so far that has lost, and finally somebody in Ole Miss said something stupid. I'm like, yes, give us the bulletin board material. So I feel a little better now. So Miami wins. I think it's going to be close. I think this game might get I don't know, like an ugly 23-17. Ole Miss drives down the field and gets picked off in the red zone. Chambliss tries to extend the play, Mesidor, Baines chasing, he tries to throw on the run, and Fitzgerald jumps it, or Xavier Lucas. Either way, I think Miami does end up winning. Maddie, what do you think?
This is the classic case of just an elite defense versus an elite offense. So Miami, winner of 6 in a row, 4-0 against ranked opponents this year. Ole Miss, winners of 7 straight, 2-1 against ranked opponents. Miami's got an amazing defense, finishing as one of the top rushing defenses and as a total unit as a whole. Ole Miss has around the top 3 total offense. Both Beck and Chambliss have been playing very well, and it's just a matter of which unit's going to break out first, Miami stout defense or the electric offense of Ole Miss. Yeah. I am leaning towards – I'm a big defensive guy. I'm leaning towards Miami in this one. I think Ole Miss will cover. I think they could definitely cover. But I was watching this I mean, I've said it like many times. Nobody really expected, besides a few, for them to get past A&M and Ohio. But that defense gave up, I think, a total of 20 points between those two games. I mean, they were just shutting everybody down, and I think that's going to continue. I think they'll hold Ole Miss at about 17 or less. But I could see this being a 2017 type game. So I'm going to take Miami here to win a very close one and advance to a natty.
Hold on, let me refer. My brain just shut off. Who did you just pick?
Miami.
We're screwed.
Well, that's the thing. I've been picking against Miami the last 2 weeks, and I've been getting screwed. So I'm like, you know what? I am going to go with I'm not going to pick them this time.
Matthew, why?
Don't worry, boss. Listen, I'm not honest. Even with my points, and even when I eat my Pop-Tart, I'm still going to be losing by a lot, and it's going to be very hard to catch up with you and Matt. So I'm going to sacrifice myself because every time I picked against Miami, you guys have advanced. Plus, I kind of really do like Trinidad Chambliss. So I will be going Ole Miss for this one. So at least you can feel a little better knowing that it is not a clean sweep.
At the end of the day,
I'm waiting on Brian to say his picks, but
me going Miami, him going Ole Miss. It's kind of like a,
I don't care how we do it. Just win, baby. That's all it is.
This is not the Raiders, by the way, folks.
Listen, that John Madden movie looks great. I am so excited for that one.
I thought it came out.
Christian Bale is playing Al Davis. I am ecstatic. Oh, I can't wait.
I was thinking about the Madden movie that came out recently about a guy that is being controlled through a video game.
Here's a guy. But yeah, give me the Rebels. And if I'm right, great. If I'm wrong, then at least I know that my boss is happy. So it's a win-win for me either way. There you go, buddy. Also, it's technically an upset, so you get 3 points.
Oh, I didn't even want to use it for that one.
Playoff rules
That's
now.
Perfect.
You pick an upset. It doesn't matter. You can double up upsets, whatever. Any upset is ranked at 3 points. Regular picks are worth 2.
So even though this isn't at Ole Miss, they're the quote unquote home team, it still counts, correct? Because I was thinking because it's not.
Matt, I'll give you tiebreaker here. What do you think?
Well, I mean, if that's the case, then there really is no upsets because everything's neutral site. So I think we could probably just let it play out how we've been doing it. They're the home team. They're 3.5 underdogs at home. I mean, because then you can't choose anybody for an upset because everything's a neutral site unless you just go NFL. But who's going to take? Well, Nate's going to take Carolina. Well, maybe not anymore because if this is his upset, but that's the only way. That's the only upset.
There's no more upset picks. Everyone, you can go straight upsets and get 24 points. Like it's possible.
Yeah.
This is.
I mean, for this one, I think you could just count this one as an upset.
Oh, thank you guys.
We'll allow it.
Much appreciated. This will be my upset pick. Give me Ole Miss over Miami.
All right.
Thank you.
I am not the biggest Mendoza fan for the quarterback of the Raiders. I love the kid's story. I love his attitude. I love everything about him. I don't love how happy his feet are in the pocket. That being said, in college, there's nobody better. And Indiana did pull away from Oregon at the end. Oregon did give them some trouble, but this isn't at Autzen. This is what bowl game is this, Matt? This isn't is this the Sugar Bowl? What is this?
I don't remember.
Ken, you want to guess?
No, then just tell us.
It's the Cheez-It Bowl.
I like them peaches out in Georgia.
Oh, it's the Peach Bowl. Okay.
Yes, sir. Justin Bieber. Sorry.
All right. Quarterback play leans Mendoza. Running backs lean Indiana. Coaching leans Oregon. I don't know. It's kind of neutral. I don't know. I'm guessing I'm going to go Indiana. Hopefully I'm not. I guess I've been I would love to see an Indiana-Miami national championship. That'd be so much fun. Yeah. Kirk Cignetti versus Mario Cristobal, Ruben Vane versus Mendoza, that running game versus the Miami defense. I'm all for it. But yeah, no, give me Indiana to win here. I think, you know what? Listen, they played so dominant over Alabama. You can't ignore that. And Oregon looked good, but they didn't look exceptional. They should have beaten Texas. The way they were able to make stops on defense, they should have beaten Texas Tech by at least like 30. But they only 23 points up. It looks sloppy. I don't know. But give me Indiana begrudgingly. I'm a little nervous about this pick, but give me Indiana. Nate Dogg, what do you got?
Give me the Ducks.
Quack.
I don't know. I just woke up. I'm wearing green. Y'all can
He's
see.
feeling dangerous.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little ducky today. So
there you go. All right.
I'm rolling Indiana as well.
Crap.
So we'll see if Brian will text in his picks at some point.
I'm gonna fall way.
All right.
Standings.
Rams Panthers. I'm going Rams. Listen, they're playing with house money here. McVay talked all this game in the offseason about how if they beat Philadelphia, they wouldn't win the Super Bowl. Well, Shawnee boy, this is your chance. Show us first. Beat the team in Carolina who had to get helped to win their own division. So give me the Rams to win. No Adams, no problem. Their offense is still electric factory. And Carolina just looks lost. They need another year cooking, but listen, I think they overperformed this year. So they should hang their hats on that. But I think the biggest problem is they still are a underperforming team. So
yeah, the Panthers are a fun story. They're a much more improved team than they were the last year and the year before. They trending towards the right direction. They should have won, not against the Bucks, but the week before I forgot what that one was, but they should have won that game. I believe it was I can't think of it off the top of my head, but it's just I don't think they get past the Rams this one. I don't. If the Rams lose, there's got to be some.
Oh my God! I will happily eat those 3 points to Nate. I will be like, "Ding dong, the witches!" I cannot stand the Rams hype this year. I'm a hater. I am a hater of the Rams.
Panthers to cover, sure. Panthers to win, I don't think so. So I'm going to take the Rams.
I'll run with that.
Well, I don't know. Look, Rams obviously struggled against Carolina the first time. It's hard to beat a team twice. But something tells me Carolina's just going to make this a messy one. They're going to win ugly. Or they're going to make this ugly. And they'll win on the last second. They'll win on the last second field goal. Give me Carolina.
All right. There we go. All right, we're going to the best rivalry in sports. If I'm a Packers fan, I'm insulted. Because Jordan Love's still in concussion protocol, or is he playing?
According to reports, he will return.
Okay, this line makes a little more sense now. But I'm still insulted. I am a home favorite. My team is one of the best offenses and best defenses in football. We have played so well. We've beaten the defending national champs. Multiple other good teams, the playoff teams this year. If I'm the Bears, I'm angry. I'm pissed off. And I believe in the acrylic assassin, Caleb Williams. I hate the Packers. I hate their stupid Midwestern country club mentality about their fandom. We get it. You had the first Super Bowl. Oh, whatever. Give me the Bears to win, to get the monkey off their back and get this dub. The curse of Aaron Rodgers dies.
Yeah, it's hard. So Packers have a better defense and offense. Bears have a better offense and defense. A little bit of a flip-flop right there with those two teams. But the Bears are just electric. Ben Johnson has just taken that program and just turned it around in a complete 180 in a positive way. It is fun watching Bears football. Caleb Williams is morphing into the quarterback. I think a lot of people were hoping that he would be getting drafted. I know not any of us really were high on him, which year one showed this is why, but Ben Johnson cleaned a lot of things up. I'm a big believer in the Bears. I don't think they're going to win the Super Bowl, but I think they can win this week at least in advance. So give me Chicago to beat the Packers.
Nate Dogg. Sorry.
No, wait, that's not Bears town. Just give me the Bears. Sorry.
It's fair.
Bills and Jags. I'm feeling ballsy here. To quote my man Chris Lipoff, boys, I'm jagging. I'm
Yes,
believing in this
sir.
Jaguars defense, bro. The Bills needed so much help to try to beat Philadelphia, and they still lost. They have not beaten good teams all year. Jacksonville has repeatedly gone and beaten good teams. And their one loss to the Seahawks, they gave them a fight. I'm not going to lie, this Jacksonville team may not win the damn thing. Oh, but they are a mean, nasty bunch, and they took Denver out. So you know what? Give me the Jags at home, in the rain, whatever the forecast is there. I love this game for Jacksonville, Trevor Lawrence. I think the NFL manufacturing a Josh Allen Super Bowl, need more weapons.
So where is it at and what's the line? I want. So, all right. So this is what I'm going to do. I also believe in the Jaguars defense. Much more impressive season. Like everything you just laid out. The fact that they beat a lot better teams. They fought in the trenches to get those wins. The Bills just didn't win. Didn't have the season I think a lot of us thought they were going to have. They beat my New England. That was probably the one impressive victory that they had. But when it just push comes to shove and they get an above 500 team. I mean, like the Eagles, for example, just every reason why they should have won that game, and they just crumbled at the end. This is my prediction. One, I'm taking the Jags to win, and then I think the Bills fire Sean McDermott, and then we have another vacancy in the NFL.
Wow.
I don't think we're done with who needs a coach. If Harbaugh got fired, I think it's possible that Tomlin could go if they get stomped. If they lose, but respectfully, I think he stays. The Bills, if you don't win the Super Bowl, I think McDermott's gone. You have no Burrow, you have no Mahomes, you have no Lamar to go through. There's no excuse.
Josh Allen's stats on the road versus at home are like night and day, low key. And Jacksonville's obviously they're on the tear. I know this is Josh Allen's best chance to win a Super Bowl. I want him to win it.
It's not this team though.
I know it's tough, man, because they're just the weapons aren't. I mean, outside of James Cook, it's not very promising at the receiver position. I'm really sorry, but I'm going Jacksonville, man. I feel so bad because this is his best chance to win the whole damn thing without Mahomes and Lamar.
But the GM didn't do jack, and neither did McDermott. They're literally going in there with a half a roster.
Yeah. So if I'm wrong, great. But honestly, it's going to Jacksonville, man. It's going to be tough, especially with a hot team like that with a really solid defense and that they have over there too. So
and they just generate turnovers and turnovers and turnovers.
And Josh Allen has created. Or not created, but made a lot of turnovers, especially on the road. So, sorry, Bills fans. I'm going to the Jags.
It's tough, man. I feel bad for Bills fans, but I was not impressed. They should have. They had every opportunity in the world to beat Philadelphia, and they couldn't do it. And we were playing like garbage. So, all right. Speaking of the devil, they shall appear. All right, Eagles, 49ers in Philadelphia, 425. God, that sounds familiar. It's almost like it happened 3 years ago this week. Or next week. Right, we're running it back to Eagles of 49ers 2022 NFC Championship game. One of the biggest beatdowns of all time. I don't know how this game is going to go. I think this line is pretty appropriate. If you want my honest gun to my head opinion, this game is going to be close, but Philadelphia is going to be able to stop the run, and that is going to frustrate Brock Purdy. And they're going to have to beat him out wide, and the problem is the most dangerous weapon against the Eagles the last time they beat Philadelphia was Deebo Samuel. Where's Deebo now? Not in San Fran. Exactly. I think Philadelphia squeaks this one out. I think this one is ugly. It's nasty. They're always a little rusty their first game, but they find ways to win. Hopefully Kevin Patula pulls his head out of his ass. There we go. That's it. Maddie.
Yeah, my biggest concern and the one thing that makes me just not comfortable with this game is the fact that Kevin Patullo is that bad of a play caller. Because this is a team that just, if you just had the right person calling the plays, this would probably have been this would have been probably another 1 seed Eagles, or at least you would have, instead of being 11-6, you probably would have been 13-4. So I'm going to do Jared a favor here because I'm pretty sure I'm 1-3 this year picking Philly. Like every time I pick Philly, how do you say this? I'm 1-3 picking against Philly in the sense of I've only won one matchup. I picked the Bears over the Eagles and I got that one. Then the other 3 times I picked against Philly, I've lost 3 straight. So I'm going to do Jared a favor and pick the Niners here, in hopes that my 1-3 turns into 1-4 for you.
We're looking out for you, boss. Aren't we sweet or what?
I'm like hanging in there by a thread right now.
I'm also trying to not have our picks mirror each other as well, so it makes it somewhat fun.
It's fair. I will be going Philly because, as I said before on multiple occasions when this matchup was set, there is no shot as hot as SF was before that Seattle game. They're not going to come to Philly and win. I'm sorry. I know the Eagles' offense has been very anemic. I think, Jerry, you can agree with that very much. I just can't see SF going in there and winning, especially when you have a certain cornerback who will be very good on Sunday. As we all know who that is, Mr. Quinyon Mitchell, if y'all don't know.
Oh, yeah. Nate's favorite corner.
Nope. Sorry. That does not mean I like any Eagles players whatsoever. But I respect Mr.
I give Nate shit because last year Nate challenged me on how good he actually was, and I
never.
Yes, you did. We're going back to April when you challenged how good Quinyon was, and I said, dude, the stats speak for himself.
To be exact, I did not say he was. I did say he was not a top 5 corner, and this year he has played like a top 5 corner.
Top 2.
So
there's only one better. That's Stingley.
I will say top 5 just to cover my butt, but yes.
There's three elite corners in this league right now. Quinyon, Stingley, and Pat Surtain. That's it.
I swear there was 2 more to make it 5.
Denzel Ward?
Yeah. He's too weak in coverage. Sometimes. All right, moving on. Oh, J.C. Horn. That's another one.
Terrell.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking of.
Oh, AJ Terrell. Yeah. So there's your 5.
And
but I would still take those 3 over AJ Terrell or J.C. Horn.
I can't think of others right now off the top of my head.
All right, moving on.
I was gonna say Paulson Adebo. Paulson Adebo.
Just go away, Nate. Just stop.
Okay.
Deontay Banks.
All right. I'm just going to go right now. Patriots, I believe in this team. They put a molly-whopping on the Dolphins, and then Drake May is on fire. Trevin Henderson, Ramondre Stevenson, the running game's working. Hitting the tight ends is working. And their defense is showing up. So it's going to be close. I think this game might get a little ugly on Sunday night. Like we might have a little might get a little like nervous if I'm a Patriots fan, but I think they'll pull this one out. I think the Chargers might even cover, but give me Patriots to win.
All right, this is personal because I cannot stand Patriots. Anything. Can't stand them. Mike Vrabel's 3-5 in the playoffs with a 37.5 win percent rate. Hoping and praying that this becomes 3-6. This is a completely biased pick because I just don't like the Patriots at all. Obviously, being a Jets fan, so I'm going to take the Chargers to finally get over the first round exit hump and get a playoff win on the road in New England. I think hopefully it's just I can't even say it correctly. I hope the defense keeps them in check, even though I know the Patriots are probably going to just overwhelm the Chargers offensively. So I believe the Patriots will win, but for the competition, I'm picking the Chargers.
All right.
Patriots by 10. Yeah, I don't know. Chargers, I don't think they don't scare me if I'm New England, especially with Herbert, who in the playoffs has known for not playing so well.
All right, Nate, we'll let you start this one. Texans, Steelers. How you feeling?
I'm telling you, man. I said it earlier this week. I'll say it again. There's a gut feeling in me that Pittsburgh's going to pull this off. I know the Texas defense is really, really good. No disrespect to them whatsoever. But some part, I mean, just if anyone's going to figure it out in the postseason, it's going to be Aaron Rodgers. So give me the Steelers. And I do think that the Texans offense will also struggle as well in the process because we've seen that this year where their defense carries, but their offense looks So,
Nate, you have a possibility of adding 4 or 6 extra points to your team, to your total, because this is your third upset you've picked.
No, it wasn't even intentional, honestly. Like even if y'all didn't even the Ole Miss upset, I would have been fine with it. But the fact that I got 3 upsets going, I will take that and pray.
He could have a 6-point swing on us, Matt.
It's not gonna happen. The Panthers are already not gonna. And
hey,
we'll see how it goes.
If I'm the most, if there's any upset pick I'm the most confident in, it's gonna be the Pittsburgh one. Carolina, I get it.
I'm agreeing with him because I low-key am a little scared to pick the Texans, but their defense is so good. I think they will suffocate Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay and the Packers. Their running game is good. I'm not.
Oh boy,
really happy about this matchup. I think that if anybody's going to figure them out, yes, it is Pittsburgh, but they're really not. It just doesn't feel like I don't get the vibe, right? Like something feels off. So it's going to be a really close game, but give me like a late pick 6 by this elite defense or something, or a late game stealing interception.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I as well. I got the Texans as well. The Steelers have been a fun ride this year, but the Texans defense is just, they think they're the best unit in the NFL right now. I think this is going to be low scoring. I would say the Texans like 20-17. I don't think it's going to be anything astronomical, but I'm going to take the Texans defense to shut down Pittsburgh.
Okay, cool. All right, well, that's about it. Brian is going to send me in his picks, so you'll just have to. Matt will release a graphic later. What's going on? He's actually sending me them right now.
Oh,
sorry. Just responding to him because he texted me in show. But okay.
And there's no really upsetting gimmies that we can really do, honestly.
No, because this is all that's really left.
Yes, sir. Unless you want to touch.
We got cricket going on.
Yes, we do. Got cricket. We got Africa soccer. We got,
give me Zimbabwe.
I got you, bro. Give me Ivory Coast over Egypt.
Give me Poland. I don't even know if they're in, but give.
Oh my god.
Nate's like, we have soccer in Africa, and Jared's like, give me Poland.
I'm like, where the heck is Poland? We also have table tennis.
Match.
We have table tennis if you guys are interested as well.
This is not ESPN.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you stopping by. It's been one of the shorter episodes we're doing because, we wanted to go straight turbo drive into the games. We talked about it a lot. We hope you guys have an amazing. Oh, I like this question, though. We'll debate it quick. I got to say Seattle. Best defense in the league outside of maybe Philly, and they can score. They have the best receiver in the league, at least numbers-wise, not talent-wise, but at least he's putting leveling receiving yards. Darnold's playing pretty well, and they can run the ball with 2 different guys for 100 yards. It's a scary team. But there are certain teams that can go in there and beat them, namely the Rams or the Eagles. So they're not unbeatable. Denver, we watched Jacksonville beat them. We watched other teams go in there and win. It's not impossible to beat Denver. We watched the Giants almost beat them if it wasn't for a miracle drive by Bo Nix. So neither team is unbeatable, but I think the easier team to knock off would be the Denver Broncos. I think Bo Nix's inconsistencies are weird. How is it that the number 1 seed quarterbacks in the NFL this year are Bo Nix and Sam Darnold?
I don't know. I'm tired of hearing people say you let him out of the building. We would have destroyed him even more if he stayed with us. I think Seattle.
You gotta understand. It sometimes doesn't work, man. It doesn't.
I think Seattle as well. I think they're more complete than Denver. I think they have a much better offense, and I think even though I think Denver has a better defense, I think they're just a little more complete. I like both got great coaches. I mean, Sean Payton is kind of showing you right now. Hey, if I could be the number 1 seed with Bo Nix, it wasn't Drew Brees that made me. I am my own entity. And he is a great head coach. And McDonald almost pulled the Jared and said McDaniel. McDonald over in Seattle is doing a great job as well, developing that offense, being a defensive-minded coach. But I think overall, completion-wise, I think the Seattle Seahawks are more well-rounded, and I think more equipped to go a little deeper in the playoffs than Denver. So not by a big margin, I'm taking Seattle.
I will also go Seattle as well. So many wins for Denver, and this is not any, not criticizing them whatsoever, but a lot of the wins have come in one-score games where they've had to come from behind. So it's more the teams that they're facing not finishing rather than them really, dominating. So simple as this. And let's go. You have a lead against Denver. You just gotta finish. Simple as that. Seattle.
Not to go back to. Not to go back with the Jets, but the fact that we've got Darren Muji, who was in the building when they drafted Bo Nix, makes me feel a little better if the Jets do take a quarterback in this draft. But shout out to that unit for kind of taking Bo Nix, where a lot of people are kind of calling that either a reach or just, was that the right choice at that time? And you can say what you want about him. I think he's a good quarterback. I don't think he's, he's elite yet. Maybe he's on his way, but they saw something in him and they're developing him very well. So you got to give your hats off to Denver for the season that they're having.
How do you feel, just hypothetically?
Terrible. About what?
Ruben Bain, right? If y'all get Ruben Bain, I think both you and Jay would be happy about that.
I would.
Jets.
I'd be thrilled.
And then maybe second, third round, let's say his stock goes up. Nussmeier.
I would rather the Jets get Carson Beck, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah. Because
Beck can handle pressure. We've seen Nussmeier cracks when he gets rushed. Carson Beck ran over one of the best defenders in the country and pointed at him
yeah. I mean, respect to Nussmeier for playing on that oblique injury that he had. I think true. But to be determined if it was him or if it was the coaching. But
I like these guys. Yo, all these new commenters, guys, thank you. These are amazing questions today.
Oh, Kate Kirby.
Interesting.
Listen, I'm telling you, I don't think we're done with firings.
I think he's more likely to get fired than McDermott.
Well, yeah, no,
I don't know, man.
Many of them. He's one of them. No, I think McDermott is the hottest one. I think it's him, then LaFleur, and then Tom. I think there's a tie. LaFleur and Tomlin.
If Tomlin loses, it's whatever. It's the Modells or whoever the hell owns the Steelers.
The Roonies.
The Modells is the freaking Ravens. The
Roonies.
Sorry, the Rooney family. I made that mistake. Whoops. The Roonies have not fired a coach, I think, since before Chuck Noll. So, I don't think they're going to start now when they've had 3 coaches since my dad was born. And he's almost 65. Chuck Noll, Bill Cowher, Mike Tomlin. That's it. That's it. So I don't know. I think Tomlin's safe at least for one more year. They honestly could have probably won out if DK wasn't suspended.
Yeah, I agree.
So that's my point there. But Bills or Packers one of them might lose their coach. We were thinking that was a Super Bowl matchup possibly this year. It's really weird that we're talking about this, especially after Harbaugh opened up a whole can of worms. I love this question. Shout out to our Kev Kirby. It's a good idea. All right. Any other ones?
Ooh.
All right, Nate, we'll ask you this. Harbaugh or Stefanski?
Yes. Obviously, on our show, 30 and 10 podcast, check it out if you all want to. I originally wanted Stefanski. This was before the firing of Harbaugh. I would like Harbaugh. He has said a lot of good things about Dart, and wants to work with him, from what I've heard. And why not bring in a guy who's won a Super Bowl in the past, even though it's been some time.
Yeah.
Compared to someone who has not done so, but honestly, I don't even care. Just give me either one. Both have had success in their own way. Harbaugh more than Stefanski. So I just want to freaking win. Just don't bring in some like Mike McCarthy crap. Like your clear two options are Harbaugh and Stefanski.
You don't want the Wisconsin, the Pittsburgh Cap.
Can I be honest? I would rank it as, honestly, if you had to ask me what my top 3 right now would be, I would honestly go Harbaugh, McCarthy, Stefanski. McCarthy has like 15 plus years coaching experience. He's got a Super Bowl under his belt. He's a consistent 12-win guy. I think that, and he's an offensive-minded guy. I think he would do really well with Dart in that offense. Harbaugh is obviously my number 1. But this is also an interesting one, too, from our friend Kevin Kirby. What is the most attractive job opening? I think now that the Ravens fired Harbaugh, I put the Ravens at number 1 because they have the best quarterback.
Oh, yeah, Lamar, Derrick Henry, who I think has one more year left on his deal. You still have Zay Flowers there. You still have Rashad Bateman. Like, it's a good team. Kyle Hamilton. You can fix a lot of Nate Wiggins, good young corner. You can fix this team pretty quickly. That's a microwave Super Bowl. Like, that is very much Rams back around when they got Stafford kind of vibes, where it's like you need 2-3 pieces and a new coach. That's it. And send Greg Roman or whoever the OC is to the stratosphere. Like whoever this moron is. I'm done with it. Like, give Derrick Henry the damn ball. Let's call it a day.
And then besides players wise, like I think they are the best run organization that needs a coach right now too. That's a big thing
guaranteed.
Too.
Like they're way better than any team that's on this list. Let's go down the list right now. You have the Dolphins, Cardinals, both train wrecks. Giants used to be well run, but the Mara family, I swear to God, is trying to like turn into the Johnsons. Then you have the Raiders. I kind of like the Raiders job because you get Mendoza most likely, and you get Ashton Genty and Brock Bowers. There's a lot of weapons there. You get the capital back from trading Max Crosby. The most upside is the Raiders. The most bang for your buck is the Raiders. The second most bang for your buck, like upside wise, without expectations, probably the Giants. But the problem is the Giants do play in the hardest division out of all of these guys. Because you will have Philadelphia, who will still be at full strength. You will have a healthy Jaden Daniels next year. And Dallas has found a way not to be stupid. So, makes the Giants fall on the list a little bit. I would say number 1, Baltimore. I'd say number 2, Las Vegas. 3, I'd go with the Giants. 4, I'd go Tennessee. I'd go 5. Miami, I'd say 5. 6, Cleveland. 7, Arizona. Because I don't want to touch that Kyler Murray situation for the 10-foot pole. I'm like,
there's nothing that really excites me there. I mean, the only thing that excites me with Arizona would be Marvin
Josh Sweat?
Jr. and
Josh Sweat, like that's the best player in the defense. Like, what the hell? Him and Maserati Marv.
There's a lot of things that they got to fix over in Arizona. That's going to take a couple years to kind of figure out. Unless you get the right thing in place, you hit it off completely. But that's probably my last one as well. This makes me feel good because I almost forget the Jets went to 2 straight. So we're not on this list. We're on many lists, but not this one. A lot of unfortunate lists.
He ain't America's team, kid. Not anymore. Go Cowboys.
Yeah, I also agree with what John's saying right here. I think Marvin Harrison needs a little bit of a change of scenery. They just don't want to use him for whatever the reason is. And he has a lot of talent. I think on the right team, with a decent quarterback, like let's example, because Kirby just said Dallas. If you put him on the Dallas Cowboys with that offense, he would be 1,200 yard receiver.
He's the one Ohio State receiver that isn't good, which is crazy to say considering it's Marvin Harrison Jr. His father is Marvin Harrison, who's a legend.
I don't even think he's that bad. I think people just overestimated his abilities. he's still a great receiver. It's just, I think the name kind of helped out what we thought his ceiling was when like guys like JSN are just so much better.
Well, he shined in college. He was better than Neighbors on Odunze in college.
Yeah, I would.
Well, statistically.
Neighbors just no. Why? But Neighbors also had to deal with BTJ on the other side of him.
Yes, sir. I love you, Malik. Come back healthy, please.
Oh, and this guy John, I hope John Parham. Sorry for mispronouncing your name. He's totally right. Kyler Murray should not be playing football anymore, or at least not until he gets the stupid whatever. Go play baseball, go play Call of Duty, or play football. You can't. It's so stupid. So, yeah, give me the.
Yeah, and he's probably going to play for
the same height as him. Standing up,
sitting down.
That's fucked up. Whoops.
Standing up. Nate probably has 4 inches on him.
I'm a 5'6".
Well, I had what was it? Erica was on the show a few weeks ago, and she asked us. She was like, "How tall is Kyler Murray?" I'm like, "I've heard rumors he's like 5'7". Like that's a legit rumor. Like people have talked about in the league.
He's going to be.
Sweatshirt you have?
There you go, Nate. Get him a new center fielder for you.
I'm telling you, bro. He'd be an excellent baseball player for us.
Yeah, he could play Call of Duty all day and then show up to the ballpark at 4:30.
I know it's
good DP and then go to work. It's like
doesn't Call of Duty stop in November? That's when the season's already over.
Yeah.
See,
Kyler, you were meant to be a baseball player, dude.
Plus, he'll make millions and not get crazy hurt unless he.
Kevin, you're gonna have to wait for that one. We don't reveal it. We don't really talk. Well, actually, we don't really make predictions on the Super Bowl. We stopped doing that years ago because we realized we do it in the preseason show, and we just kind of hope and pray.
I just know it's not this team.
I mean, I would love for it to be this team.
Both of those teams.
Yes.
Both of those teams, actually.
Dude, if both these teams end up doing that, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Freak out.
Oh, my God. I don't know. I might just lay down in the snow with like a permanent smile on my face.
How long do you think, give or take, like, how long do you think it takes for the Browns to call in Dion for a head coaching interview?
No.
Next week. Well, they're bringing in Jim Schwartz today, my boy.
Who?
Jim, the Browns.
Didn't they have him before?
What?
Head coach.
Oh, man. That tells you how serious they are.
Didn't they have him before?
DC, I think.
Yeah, I was going to say, he was before.
No, man.
He was Lions, and then he was the DC in Philadelphia until Peterson got fired.
Oh man, Jim Schwartz getting a coaching interview for a head.
Maybe it's just to be nice.
It's not to suffice the
his defense wasn't bad, boys. That wasn't the problem with Cleveland.
He's not the answer, bro. Matt just said it. He's not.
I'd rather have him go than. Listen, I'd rather have him than Dion. Dion isn't even college ready.
Yeah,
he's an average college coach with a lot of swagger. It's what it is. I'm being straight up. So, all right, folks, we do have to roll. Have a great weekend. We appreciate all the new listeners and all the new watchers. We appreciate all y'all. Great comments, great discussion in the chat. We love it. If you like this show, go follow us on all things social media, Korner Booth Podcast. We drop TikToks almost daily. We have predictions. Show gets dropped every Monday night. Tuesday, we actually announce it. Thursdays, we do our live show. Usually the show's at 7, but tonight we decided to do it 4:30. This has me thinking about the future, about maybe doing it earlier. I'm not sure. We'll let you know. Either way, folks, have a great weekend. Enjoy the 5 straight days of football. God bless. And, we'll see you on Monday to break down Steelers and Texans and everything else that happened this weekend. Peace.
Please give us a subscribe on YouTube also.
Easier way for you guys to win Nike gift cards or whatever we give away on our usual holiday shows.